Listen, what I'm about to talk about is not going to be easy to listen to. If you have children in the room, now is the time to have them leave, put headphones on, save the video, come back, but don't listen to this while they are around. Let me introduce you to this piece of garbage, Robert Morris. So Robert founded a megachurch in 2000 called Gateway Church in Southlake, Texas. We'll get to the grossness within Gateway Church, but first we need to go back to the 80s to find out more about Robert. In 1981, Robert was 20 years old and was a traveling evangelist who had found his way to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where he met the Clemenshire family, who had a 12-year-old daughter named Cindy. Between 1981 and 1982, Robert came in and out of town as he was traveling, and when he was in town, he would stay with the Clemenshire family. But everything changed on Christmas Day of 1982. So once again, Robert and his wife were in town, and they were staying with the Clemenshire family. That evening, Robert told Cindy to come to his room. Cindy, being 12, didn't think anything of it because she was a child and he was her pastor. We'll use that term loosely. This is like the fourth time I've tried to read this because this just makes me want to throw up so much. He told her to lay down on her back and touched her stomach. He told her to close her eyes. He touched her breast and felt underneath her panties. He warned her, never tell anyone about this because it will ruin everything. He continued to do this to Cindy until March of 1987.
Boo! Boo, Robert! Boo!
But it gets worse. Because when it all came to light about what was happening, nobody called the police. Nobody put Robert in jail. Robert didn't go on a sex offender registry. Nope. Cindy's dad called the church. And the church had Robert talk to the elders, who then absolved him of his sins after he confessed. And then Robert and his wife went to go visit the victim and her family, where Robert said it was wrong and it shouldn't have happened. While Robert's wife told the 12-year-old child that her husband had molested, that she forgave her. So here's my question for Cindy's father, Gateway Church, and Debbie Morris. Was it not a crime because he was a pastor? At what point do you call the police? At what point do you protect the little children? Luke 18:16. Let the little children come to me. Do not hinder them, for the kingdom of God belongs to such as this. You see, it's churches like this. That is why I say I am a Christian, but I am not a part of a church. Gateway seem to have forgot about 1 Timothy 5:20. But those elders that are sinning, you are to reprove in front of everyone so that others may take warning. You don't get to sweep it under the rug so that you save face for your church. You don't get to blame the victim and the wife of the abuser says, I forgive you. Remember, Jesus also flipped tables inside of the church. He doesn't take lightly to those who don't follow his commandment, especially inside of his house of worship. And we wonder why everybody has this horrible look on Christians and the church. Because you're not even trying to do the right thing here. You didn't 35 years ago, and you're not now. You just dismissed him from staff. He belongs in jail. He is a pedophile. And I don't want to hear anything about Matthew 7:1. Judge not lest ye be judged. I can judge because I will stand 10 toes on where I'm judging from right now on he needs to be in prison. I'll answer for what I say in this video and I will stand by it. And if you are a true believer, you will too. Have the day you all deserve.